Hello everyone, and welcome back to the next exciting episode of Cut Down This Tree. I'm your host, Electivire Captain 1, with Chading. Chading, how did that tree feel? Far-fetched. Far. Chading liked it. It was a good tree to cut down. Last episode, we cut down a lot of trees, and ghosts, and hooligans. But mostly ghosts.
One. Look at this guy, this old man.
Wait,
in the gym.
Wait, let me do my voice. This gym is great. It's full of women.
Who are all never
So
mind.
this is the gym. Okay, so fun fact, we decided to do some off-screen techniques to have important stuff. Not training.
Janitorial work. Really.
Yes, because after catching the two
There's a
Snorlax,
fuck
you have
ton of
two
trainers.
whole routes to go through,
Yeah.
which also include a bunch of trainers, which is why our team is kind of more powerful.
Well, actually, the one I'm using for this gym has no. I didn't use them at all. Charizard. But this gym is gonna be on the weaker side because you could have done this a long time ago, and I don't know why we.
And
problem is, with the way episodes are structured, this was kind of hard to fit into really any episode, and this was the best time we could fit it in.
And this episode is mostly gonna be a lot of what's it called?
Bios,
yeah. And just really the gym. So
because,
the bios are gonna come after we
like
beat the gym
the way
because the
this
gym's
game
not gonna
works, you
take
can do
long.
so many things right now. Actually, you can. Like
You
ever since entering this city, you had a million options. You could have done this gym. You could have went through.
Take care of Team Rocket. You actually could have
do the Lavender Town. And then after you're doing the Lavender Town thing, like we did, you could have opened more paths. So you could have stayed in Celadon.
And not only that, you could have also opened up the way to Saffron City and taken care of some stuff there as well. Like there's so many options for you to go.
Yeah, and then or you could take the two routes that we're gonna show you later in a bit.
Yeah.
Like after getting the Snorlax thing.
Yeah. Oh, after being the gym, you mean?
Yeah. And then after doing that, you can actually go straight to. You get your fossil, can't you?
No, that's still later.
No, technically after beating the next gym.
Well, yes, after being the 5th gym, you can actually technically get the fossil.
Yeah, but technically you're gonna be fighting stuff really far ahead in levels.
Yeah. So that's why I'm gonna hold off till we actually get there.
Yeah.
So
like normally.
Like normal.
Welcome to the flamethrower show.
I'm using Bite. I don't know about you.
You're using what?
I'm using Bites because it's faster. Because there's a lot of Pokemon and I don't want to use items for my PP and shit.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. That works.
My makeup!
My
oh,
Meowth
no.
went from useless and evolved into OP.
Well, oh my god. There's a lot of trainers here, by the way. And they're all grass-type Pokemon. So in this gym, you want flying and fire types.
And like our wallpaper. There's a lot of trainers.
What? That's just the theme of this entire game. It's just a shit ton of trainers.
One of the routes we're gonna take after this.
Oh my god!
I legitimately beat like 20 trainers. I'm like,
and here's the thing, though.
I'm close to done.
Each of them have like 5 Pokemon each,
Yeah,
and they're all really weak.
Each one has one.
It's
or something.
so annoying. Like I think the difficulty is that there's just so many of them, and you just get worn out mentally.
Are we fighting every trainer?
Yeah, you about to check on the gym. Did you already challenge the gym leader?
No. I'm just no.
Okay. No, we're about every. We at least want to show off some battles because they don't get to see that many because we take care of so many.
Well, no, if you're playing the game, you're gonna see a lot of battles.
Yeah, but if you're just watching us, it's like.
But anyway, I fought like 20 trainers, and there were still 20 more. I was like, what?
There are a lot of trainers in this game. It's ridiculous how many they play. I thought it was a good idea.
This is why I was always under level.
Because you just skipped everyone.
Yeah, this is why I grew up to skip so many, because there's like 5 million, and they don't even give you that much. Oh,
they give you overall.
They stack up.
Listen,
but
my team's over 40s.
There's no instant reward.
It is a pain in the butt though, because there are a lot of trainers, and it's really annoying.
I just mega kicked 2 Bellsprouts. Can't believe I hit mega kick twice.
Oh my god. Honestly though, this gym for me is like stress relief on all the grass type Pokemon that's hit me with.
We're so far ahead in level. I'm gonna use Vape Nation and still beat everybody with Ice Beam.
Here's the thing, I find this gym just to be like stress relief because of all the grass type Pokemon that hit me with like Stun Spore, Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, all of the annoying stuff. Also, you need Cut, by the way, for this gym if you haven't noticed. That's the puzzle, quote unquote.
Well, yeah, you need Cut to enter the gym anyway. You can't enter.
Yeah, so
one way or another, you're gonna solve the puzzle.
Oh my god, hi Bell. Like honestly, I'm just so glad I can just kill everything in one go. I'm like, fuck this Bellsprout, fuck these Bellsprouts, fuck these Oddish, fuck this.
This is the calm before the storm.
Oh my god, the next gym's
5 bajillion fucking trainers. What?
I say we went through the worst of it, but oh my god, this fucking Oddish just paralyzed me. Fuck you, Oddish.
She has 5 Pokemon!
And you have a super potion? What the hell?
Wait, a random trainer?
Yes. Why did it kill? Oh, that's a critical hit. God damn it. God damn it, Fire Puppy.
Wait, did your Fire Puppy die?
No, it's it's just paralyzed. It got a crit now and actually killed it. If I got it earlier, I wouldn't be paralyzed.
Oh,
to be fair, they can't really do much to me. I'm like 19 levels higher than them. I'm almost twice their level.
I'm a bit below you in levels, save for Weeping Bell. I don't know. He's so stupid. Or Victory Bell. But like, I don't know, man. Why are there so many? It's because I skipped those trainers. I could have been kind of even with you, like maybe just I would have gotten a slightly higher lead, but like, so many trainers.
There are so many trainers. There are a lot of trainers, and that is just my god. If it was a solo LP, I'm pretty sure both of us would at least kept some of them inside.
Yeah, but like
shut off
it's
the roots.
really hard
but since
to like.
It's 2 of us, my god, we have to do this off screen or else.
Wait, you beat all of them, right?
Yeah, I beat all the
so
trainers.
Just prepare. Everyone, prepare your assholes.
There's a lot of trainers.
Literally, that's been our commentary for the last 6 minutes.
There's so many trainers.
I'm buying a shirt.
Why are there so many bird? Why are there so many bird keepers? And why do they all have Pidgey?
It's not even like themed or anything. They just kind of threw in every type of trainer in the game in those routes.
Oh my god.
When you think about it.
I have 1 Paralyzio.
We don't like bug or fire type Pokemon in here. I mean,
right?
Okay. Don't open a gym then.
Well, they're grass types, of course. Wait, but you're okay with flying type Pokemon?
And ice types.
Right?
Which is what I have. Well, it's a water type, but it's an ice type. Well, actually, they have a lot of poison types, to be fair.
That's true. Well, we'll save Execute and Tangela.
Yeah.
Execute in its evolved form is so fucking weird.
Lol, Executor.
Oh my god.
Where do you catch
we don't like bug or fire Pokemon in here.
Safari Zone.
Would you like it better if I just use my Porygon to kick your ass? Fuck this Oddish.
I have one more trainer than the gym leader.
I'm on the last trainer myself before the gym leader.
Did you fight the 2 on the sides?
Yeah.
Alright.
4 I went in the middle.
Oh, thank god, she only has 2 Pokemon.
I'm pretty sure it's Oddish and Gloom.
No, it's Bulbasaur and something else.
Oh, you mean on the sides? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
no. I'm inside.
No, I beat the others. I forgot what Pokemon they had. Short-term memory. Oh, she has Bulbasaur and Ivysaur.
Yeah.
I think this is my last Ice Beam, but not like it matters. I have Flamethrower. Imagine if Vaporeon had Flamethrower.
Oh my god, dude, what the hell?
That would make any sense. Like, oh, look at this cute water.
To be fair, though, some Pokemon could actually learn Flamethrower, like Octillery and Slowking.
Well, I mean, that makes sense, ish. In a Pokemon world.
Lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome. My name is Erica. I am the leader of Celadon Gym. I am a student of the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are solely of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea that you would challenge me.
All of her
very well, but I shall not lose.
Friends and coworkers completely decimated by a water type, and she didn't know I wanted to challenge her. Maybe she's trying to get out of it. You know, like distract me.
To be fair, in the manga, she was kind of badass in my opinion. I liked her a lot in the manga.
I'm just saying it's funny. This gym is really in a bad place for it to be grass type, honestly.
Oh, like if this was like the second gym, I think it'd be better. I think you'd be better off.
I feel like they should have swapped Lieutenant Surge in this gym. You don't have a lot of options for ground type moves, really.
Yeah, besides like Sandshrew. You can get Sandshrew.
I mean, you have like ground types
or Nidoqueen.
Yeah, but you don't really have the best ground type moves like Mud Slap and Dig, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe Magnitude's the best bet.
I mean, I didn't realize
if Magnitude's your best bet, you still had that against Surge originally.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I just realized I'm on her last Pokemon. And
Me too. I'm not even paying attention.
Right? Like, I like Erica as a concept,
I just beat her.
but my god. I know, so did I.
So stupid.
Oh, I can see defeats. You are remarkably strong with your level 42 Arcanine. I must confer on you the Rainbow Badge.
The Rainbow Badge only Pokemon up to
Secretly,
level
I am
50
a
obey.
lesbian.
Also allows Pokemon to use Strength in and out of battle. Please also take this with you. So why does this make you use Strength? Giga Drain.
Giga Drain, baby.
The Dream. But wait, doesn't it have the 5 PP?
Yeah, but still. Venusaur, you're gonna have to be a happy man.
You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I don't need Acid.
I don't need Tackle.
The birth of my.
Also, I think it's also weaker in this generation in terms of power.
60 power?
I think it actually got buffed like generation. I know by generation 5 it got buffed.
Doesn't it have like 90 power now?
I think 80.
Oh, I have Thief. But sorry, I had Thief for a long time. Oh, whatever. I can't give Giga Drain to Victor Bell then.
Okay, so now that we beat the gym, the rest of the episode is just gonna be bios.
So now here's a couple of things. Now there's actually 2 paths you can take if you want to go to the next town. If you don't want to do anything in Saffron right now, which I highly suggest you don't, because they're actually kind of high leveled, aren't they? Or can you even do it now? Yeah, you can.
What?
The tower.
You can do it now. You actually can do it now after being the.
Yeah, but I don't think you want to do it
in
now,
Celadon.
right?
Well, you're not supposed to because it's supposed to be after you take on the.
Actually, go ahead. If you
gym.
probably don't want to do it, but if you want to do it, go ahead. Nothing's stopping you.
It's possible to do it now.
If you want to go to Saffron City and see what up. Oh, Professor Oak's aid.
But
if I have 40, he gives me an amulet coin.
Amulet coin?
Yeah. Oh, I've caught 19.
So same here. I also have 19.
Really?
Pokemon. Yes.
That's impressive.
Hold on, let me double check.
Wait, this guy has a girlfriend. Wait. This fucking 6-year-old has a better love life than I do.
We're getting off topic. First things first. South of Lavender Town, there's a building. Go inside and you see this random girl by herself. Talk to her and she'll give you the TM for return, saying that her Pokemon is dead and she doesn't need it anymore. So be grateful, okay? Secondly, in both Fuchsia City and also on Route 19, for some weird reason, you can get 2 rods. The Super Rod and the Good Rod.
You get the Super Rod.
However, we're going to talk about all the Pokemon you can get with those 2 rods as if they're one. Sorry, did I cut you off?
Yeah, I was saying you get the Super Rod under Lavender, where he's going, and you get the Good Rod in Fuchsia, where we're both headed, and I'm going to be there in a second. But basically, before we talk about that, there's the 2 routes you can take. This is faster, Cycling Road. Some trainers you have to fight, but all in all, way fucking faster. The other one, you have to fight the entire fucking nation of the Pokemon world.
In Cycling Road, you have to deal with fighting and poison-type Pokemon. This side, however, the one I'm on, has water, flying, normal, poison, grass, and fighting types. Has a lot of types to deal with.
But by the time you reach Fuchsia, you should be able to get both rods. Now, here's the
thing.
And
2 electric-type Pokemon as well.
Oh, damn. Wait,
and a few Pikachus.
There's also one more Pokemon we need to add to that list, by the way, because there's another trait. I just realized.
What is that Pokemon?
It's a Lickitung.
Where do you...
You trade a Slowbro for it.
Well, let's talk about Pokemon then, shall we?
Regardless, before we talk about all the Pokemon you can catch with the Golden Super Rod, we're going to talk about the Pokemon you can find in the grass in Route 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay, first is Venonat.
Yeah.
This is basically the typing of Beedrill, but the abilities of Butterfree put in one. Honestly, this is actually not a bad Pokemon. However, much like Gengar, its typing does not really benefit its stats, because both Bug and Poison are physical moves. But it can learn moves like Psychic and Giga Drain, which are both really good moves to teach it. So they can still work well in that aspect. When that also gets like Sleep Powder and Stun Spore, it's really fine. So all in all, it's a decent Pokemon if you want to use a different type of Bug type Pokemon. But it's basically the typing of Beedrill, but the abilities of Butterfree. Also, you can get Ditto. In the main story, I don't recommend using it because it only has Transform. But what Transform does is that it lets you transform to the opposing Pokemon that's on the field. So let's say, for example, it's me versus Ditto, I have my Arcanine, it can transform into my Arcanine and take all of its attributes. All of its moves, all of its ability, all that stuff. I don't think it copies stats too much. I think it may actually copy... I think it copies your base modification.
It copies your base stats.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure, but it doesn't copy your IV and EV spread.
In terms of breeding, Ditto is optimal.
Ditto is like
with everyone.
6 out of 5 for breeding.
Honestly, Ditto is basically the Pokemon whore of the of the universe. Unfortunately. And there's also whatchamacallits. It's for battle it's not that great because you have to use transform. This is also before its hidden ability became a thing. So there is that. Now in terms of fishing, you can get these Pokemon.
So we're not going to give the exact location to get these, but you can pretty much safely find them in most places, like Route 13, for example, where you actually get the Super Rod. You can find a couple. If you search around like there and like in Fuchsia, like where I'm fishing right now, and like pretty much anywhere, if you surf all over the place, you'll find all of these Pokemon. Because I don't think there's a single place that has all of them.
Alrighty, so the first Pokemon is Poliwag, which eventually becomes Poliwrath, which is a water and fire type Pokemon. This guy is kind of like Gyarados. It has half its typing complementary, which is fighting, so you can teach it fire type moves. However, it can't really do well with water type moves, so that's kind of an issue, but which you can do better next generation. However, it's not completely lost because it still has access to moves like Rain Dance and even Hypnosis. So it can become a pretty decent support Pokemon and even hit pretty hard with like moves like Dynamic Punch and Brick Break. All in all, it's not the best Pokemon, but if you need a fighting type, it can do the job pretty well. However, let's say you don't want Poliwrath, but let's say you didn't like Mr. Mime from that one trade. There's another Pokemon. If you catch a Poliwhirl and trade it with a guy in Celadon City, he can give you a Jinx.
I think you're getting away from the microphone or something.
Oh, am I? Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, sorry, my bad. What's it called? You can get a Jinx. Jinx, all in all, it's like a better budget Alakazam, in a sense. Because it's also an Ice-type Pokemon, which has access to Ice-type moves. Overall, I think it hits harder than Mr. Mime, but it doesn't have as many support moves as Mr. Mime does. It does have Lovely Kiss, which puts the opponent to sleep, which I think it's like a signature move. But I think it's actually supposed to be slower than Mr. Mime. It was?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was, but at this point it is.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless. I believe it's slower than Mr. Mime, but it should hit harder than Mr. Mime. But not as hard as Alakazam. So,
nothing hits as hard as Alakazam in a normal game.
Well, okay. But still, if you're looking for an Ice-type Pokemon, Jinx is a really good choice, all things considered. Next for the fishing options, you have Goldeen. We've already talked about Goldeen before, but I'm going to say it again. Seeking, unfortunately, is like Gyarados. It has a great attack stat, but not many moves to actually back it up. So, it's going to be hard using in this generation. I would recommend waiting a generation before you actually use Seeking.
Yeah, there's really no point to go out of your way to catch him.
Yeah, because basically any of the water type Pokemon you can find is much better than he is. The next one is Psyduck, which actually is a pretty decent Pokemon which evolving to Golduck. It converts some good moves like Surf, Psychic, and Ice Beam, which are all really powerful moves. It's a bit slow, but you know, it does the job very well, and it can serve you really decently. Keep in mind though, it's going to be a little hard to train because this is how Psyduck is. Next is Slowpoke, which I personally love. It's a better Golduck in this aspect. However, it's extremely slow, like its name suggests.
But it's
super bulky.
Jankiness.
It's super bulky and has some pretty decent special attack. So it can take hits and dish out some good damage as well.
Slowpoke's really good.
I think it also moves to like Yawn and Thunder Wave, which can really help like annoy your opponents a little bit.
Slowpoke's just really good, like all around to use.
Mm-hmm.
You can fit him into a partly damage roll or into a defensive roll. Mostly special defensive.
Yeah, mostly special defensive. Its special defense is okay, but not the greatest in the world. Next
now,
is Horsey.
actually, with this, once you get Slowbro, you can trade it to that guy I showed off and get a Lickitung.
Honestly,
ooh, a Ditto! So I found a wild Ditto.
Well, congratulations.
It's a 5% chance.
Well,
I'm gonna try and catch it.
You know, you found Duck Trio, so why not Ditto as well? Anyway, Lickitung. Don't bother. Unfortunately, it's not that great of a Pokemon. It has all the aspects of normal type Pokemon that can learn a lot of moves, but its stats just do not back it up. If it could evolve, I may recommend it for you, but even then, it's decent at best. But the next option we have is Horsey, which Seadra is basically a generic water type at best. It can do the stuff other water types can. It's pretty average. However, if it could evolve in this game to Kingdra, I would definitely recommend it because its typing is, oh my god, perfect.
Oh yeah.
Its typing is super good.
It's so
right
good.
now it's just a normal Seadra, which is
but you can't get that until like post game. And honestly,
and even post game. Yeah. But unless if you have a way to trade to evolve it to Kingdra, I would recommend using it hard effing core. The next guy is...
Sorry, I was supposed to say, you can get a Kingdra if you trade it to someone that's already beaten it into the post-game. And they have the item. It can evolve in their game, not your game, necessarily. Yeah.
Yes, excuse me. Next is Krabby, which is basically like Gyarados and Seeking. Awesome attack stat. It can use water type moves, though. It has Crab Hammer, which is like a very special move for it. But, Also, the problem with it is also that it's very, very slow. Like, I'm pretty sure it's faster than Slowbro, but it doesn't have anything else besides its high attack stat to really back it up.
Which one is this, Cloyster?
No, Kingler.
Oh, Kingler.
Cloyster is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Kingler, overall, I recommend looking elsewhere in this game in particular. Oh my god.
The only reason you ever want a Kingler.
But the next one actually is Shelter, which evolves into Cloyster via Waterstone. Cloyster is a pretty good Pokemon this generation. It's much like Slowbro, but on the physical side. Sure, Water and Ice isn't that great of a typing, but in this game, it's pretty okay. It can learn moves like Ice Beam and Surf pretty well, and with high defense, it can live a good amount of hits, all things considered. So, if you want a defensive Pokemon, Cloyster's not the best option for there, but it's pretty good, all things considered, even for a Water type.
In a couple of generations, Cloyster would become one of the strongest Pokemon.
Well, it's debatable. Some people like it, some people don't.
Yeah.
The next one, however, honest to goodness, this should actually be like 4 to 4.5 stars if it's not already. Starmie. From the beginning of time to present, Starmie is always a threat. Misty, we may not have given it justice with Misty, but my god, this thing is a powerhouse. Thunderbolt, Psychic, Surf, Ice Beam. All you need. This thing will kill everything.
It basically has the move pool of a normal Psychic type that you usually have, but add on to that the power and speed of a Water type.
Like, basically imagine a Water type Alakazam.
Yeah.
It's just like, my god.
With Recover.
It's frail.
Recover's also good.
I like
Recover a lot.
Recover's great.
In the main
it also has Confuse Ray, which in case you want to use it. But like, in all honesty, like, if you have a chance to catch it, I really recommend it completely. For both Water and Second type moves, it's just amazing a Pokemon to catch. Now the last one. In Celadon City. In Celadon City, if you notice, there's a puddle of water there. There's one Pokemon you can get via fishing. Another one you can get via surfing. But we'll talk about that one later. One via fishing is Grimer.
Disclaimer.
Yes, that water is
do not do this unless you really, 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 really want to do it. Because he has a 1% chance of fishing him.
There's another place you can get Grimer later. Right, there's another place you can get Grimer later, which actually has a higher chance.
Yeah.
But my god, this Grimer. So Grimer is an interesting. It's a very defensive poison type Pokemon. Again, it's like most other poison type Pokemon. Like, it could wall hits pretty well.
Honestly, at this point, there's so many poison types, you really don't even want to care about one anymore at this point.
I mean,
if you have one, you're set.
I mean, like, I don't think in this generation it's gonna be that great. I know in future ones it's better because it has.
I apologize for that
moves.
sound in the back. Never mind, just keep talking.
Sorry,
I can cut it out later.
That was just my table. I'm sorry. What's it called? Whatchamacall? Like, I think in the future generations, Grimer and Muck would actually be a bit better. But this one, there's a better poison type you can actually get your hands on. And plus, even Toxic Spike isn't even a thing yet.
And it's not worth the trouble. For the 1% chance.
Like, if you want, you can wait for a little bit before you actually get your hands on Grimer.
Unless your favorite Pokemon's Muck and you must have him right now.
Well, you know, there's always an exception.
I mean, maybe it's someone's favorite Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not judging.
You know, we're not judging at all. But that's all the Pokemon on our list for the bios.
Yeah, so bio dump.
Oh, trust me, next episode's gonna be another bio dump.
It's not as hard, though, honestly.
Well, yeah, because
at least we'll be doing something at least while we bio dump, not walking around fishing. That's what I'm doing. At least.
I've been sitting in the same place the entire time.
Did you finish the route?
Like on my, yeah, I've been in Future City since forever. I've been here since we started the bios, I think, actually.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess the routes are really not that bad, except for the fact that there's like 9 million trainers on one side.
Yes, there's
a lot
of trainers.
I guess it's fine.
Cycling Road's actually not that bad, but there's a lot of poison type Pokemon, and my god, it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, and it's annoying because you can't really use a ground
Keep in mind, in Cycling Road, there's like 2 Machamps, so do be forewarned that they exist on Cycling Road.
Yeah, but they're really weak.
Yeah, but you know, regardless, they can be a pain to some Pokemon trainers.
Okay, but it should be. Oh, the move deleter!
That's right. He actually exists in this town. I forget where he is actually.
He's
That's
right next
actually
to
a very
Pokemon
good point.
Center.
Yes, he's right here.
I'm going to get rid of Flash.
In case, yes, do that. Thank you for reminding me because I completely forgot. So let's say, for example, you ton HM move to your Pokemon that you really want to get rid of.
Like
He's
I did.
there.
He's right here.
You can also get rid of all their moves as well.
I believe.
But I don't know why you'd want to do that.
I believe this
personally
old
speaking.
man in this house the move relearner. No, he's not. I'm kidding.
No,
the move relearner
no,
is
that's
the
post game. That's later. That's later.
Anyway,
This is Bill's family actually, but anyway.
I guess that explains where he lives.
Yeah.
So
But
I think
that's
gonna be it for this episode because there's not much we can really do. Hopefully next episode we'll be going through
the Safari Zone.
the Safari Zone, and getting a couple of really important items for our journey.
Yes, because yes.
Yeah. Don't want to spoil too much.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching this Bio Dump Easy Gym episode. I've been Soundsmaster on with me.
Electivire Captain 1.
And a Chansey. And this has been episode 14
Yeah, episode
of FireRed
14.
LeafGreen. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you did not, then feel free to leave a dislike. But either way, please leave feedback, as it is highly appreciated and will be used in future videos. If you want to stay tuned, then subscribe or check out the social media links below, more preferably Twitter, as that's updated more. And hopefully we'll see you guys next time in FireRed LeafGreen episode 15. Hey, that rhymed.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.